Hey you, welcome back to Beauty Over 40. So I am back with another video. Guys, I'm so excited about this hack that I have found with the Nessa Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation. I don't know if I'm the only one or the first one to do this, but I have fallen in love with this hack that I created with this Yummy Skin Foundation. If you would like to see the hack I created with this foundation, you gotta stay tuned.
I'm down if you're down. Let's ride out right now. We'll go where there ain't no crowds. Somewhere underneath the clouds. I'm down if you're down.
Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've cleansed my face and now I'm going to go in with the Milk Dew pH Balancing Moisture Milk Toner, and that is here. That's always the first thing I do when I sit down to do my makeup, is use my toner to bring the pH balance back into my skin. Okay, just going to spray some of that on around. All right, so after we cleanse, of course, we want to follow up with a serum. So the serum is really good for numerous of things. So it's going to help your pores, this particular serum anyway, and that's the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Favorite serum of all time. This serum helps with pores, dehydration. It's going to help your skin hold on to the moisture that you need and also repair your skin. I shied away from this for a little bit to use another product, but my skin was really missing this. I could really tell the difference when I didn't use this product. And now we're going to go in with, which I've been loving this moisturizer lately. I love a really good, I don't want to say thick, but something that is just really rich. I love that for my skin. It makes my skin feel good, and I feel like I'm getting the hydration that I need for my skin. Especially, I can't speak for every woman over 40, but for me, I feel like drying skin is always a concern. So I want to make sure my skin is really hydrated. So something thicker for me feels like I'm doing justice for my skin. So again, I've been loving this product lately. City Beauty has sent me these products a while back, and I've just kind of been skipping around them, but I picked this moisturizer up again and I am loving it. It is the City Beauty Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. Okay, so we're just gonna take a little bit of that with my, as you guys always know, I use the back of my lash applicator. Put that on the back of my hand, and then to apply that to my face. We don't want to be dipping into our products, contaminating them. Again, I've been loving this lately. Feels really good on the skin. And I just kind of massage do a couple facial massages with it. All right, I'm gonna do a little eye cream as well. So for eye cream, I have been using the QMS Intense Eye Cream. QMS Eye Cream. You know, we get really dry, and with the wrinkles, sometimes you don't get that with the moisturizer. You need something that's really going to cater to those particular targeted areas. All right, let's move into makeup. So for primer, I'm going to use Estee Lauder Futurist Aqua Brilliance Watery Glow Primer. This is a hydrating primer, which, you know, I don't mind a hydrating primer. I just aim for, you know, really healthy feeling and looking skin. And this primer, I don't know, feels like a serum. That's what I love about it. It feels like a serum. Alrighty, next we're going to color correct around this area. As you guys can see, I have some hyperpigmentation around my chin area. And a lot of times when us beauties with melanin in our skin, that shows through our foundation, and that's just not a look that I want. So I'm going to color correct. Now I'm not going to sit up here and say that I do this all the time, because I do not, but obviously if I'm going somewhere or if I want a certain look, I want, you know, I want it to be the best. And a lot of times people don't know this. Obviously not everyone is, you know, I don't want to say only those that are, you know, into the beauty, but at the same time, you know, it may just be one that's, you know, into makeup that would notice, you know, something like that. Just when I want like a really flawless, even look, I'm definitely going to color correct. And that can apply obviously, you know, for underneath the eyes as well, but I feel as though the concealer I use underneath my eyes takes care of that. And you can already see this on camera, how this looks around my mouth. It has pretty much muted this whole area. So when I put my foundation on top of it, it's gonna look even better. So let's get into this hack. Okay, so let me say it this way. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I love challenging myself. I love trying new things and just being creative. So this hack I am totally in love with. So basically what you're gonna do is take some of your, you're gonna take your Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, and you're just gonna put some of that on the back of your hand. So I'm gonna take about this much here, which I may not even use all of that. We shall see. And I'm just gonna take 1 pump of foundation. That's the hack, guys. But when I tell you, it gives you a beautiful, flawless finish. Like, I was floored how beautiful this was. And I've done this with several foundations. Actually, the first time I did it, I couldn't even remember which foundation I used. I was like, which foundation did I use? So, you know, I figured out which one I used. But, you know, me being me, I wanted to see how it would look with different foundations. So I'm going to say it doesn't matter which foundation you use. All right, so I'm going to put 1 pump of my, not even 1 pump, like half a pump of my Uma Beauty foundation. And with that, and this is it here on the back of my hand. Okay, that's it on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to take my finger and rub that in. And when I tell you guys, it gives the most beautiful finish that I've seen in a foundation in a long time. If I were to give a formula to this foundation, I would probably say like a creamy liquid. Like, it's so good. And so then I'm just going to swipe what I had on my finger on my face, and I'm going to take my foundation brush and just press that into my skin. Like, when I tell you, the finish, the coverage is so good. And what made me do this was I felt this foundation, for me, could have like a little bit more red undertone, which is what I like in a foundation. And when I tell you, you know, I had did my makeup and went to work and came home and was looking in the mirror, and I was just like, what foundation do I have on today? And when I tell you, it was gorgeous. I've been doing it ever since. Okay, and I just want to press that in, which I always do. Even with the liquid, I like to press my foundation in because that gives me the best coverage. And look at that around my mouth. It just looks even, nice and even. No hyperpigmentation. Make sure, and look, I still have a lot on the back of my hand, which I try not to be wasteful as well. And as you guys know, I don't put foundation underneath my eyes because, again, the concealer I use gives good coverage, and I don't want to put too many layers under my eyes, especially, you know, having the wrinkles. Like, look at that. It just looks nice and even. And it just looks like skin. Alright, concealer. Favorite concealer is the Lancôme Camo Concealer, which I still have a sample of it because a little bit goes a long way. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I like to let my concealer sit for a little bit, get warmed up to my skin, and while that is sitting, I like to go ahead and do my brows. That's what I'm going to do. You guys have seen that. I'll be right back. Okay, brows are done, so then I'm just going to go ahead and blend my highlight in. Okay, I'm just using my blender from my website. All right, next we're taking the Item Concealer, and this color is Air Hug. Shade 510. All right, and we're just gonna contour with this. All right, we're gonna blend out our contour, and I just like to overlap that with my highlight. Same thing on my forehead. I like to go around my highlight. So when I do this, when I overlap with my highlight, I do not have to go over it with face powder. When I go over and set with my highlighting powder, that's just gonna seal everything, and I don't have to go back and just add more powder trying to blend out that harsh line. So when I do makeup, I really try to, you know, if I can cut out a few steps and figure out some ways to switch things up, I will. All right, so I'm just gonna set my highlight and my contour with my RCMA powder. And you can see I'm going down over those two. You can see it just looks blended compared to that side. No baking, we're just pressing that in. Favorite blush, I'm going in with the Jordana number 2 bronze. For highlighter, I'm going in with Ace Beauty, the Glow Essentials. And I'm going to use Beaming. Beaming right here. All right, and then I just like to push that in, so I'll go back in with my foundation brush, so it's just not just sitting like directly on my skin. Push that in a little bit. All right, guys, and this is the foundation in natural lighting. It's been a couple days since I filmed this outro, but yes, you can see the foundation looks really good. I'm obsessed. I will admit I wore that I wore that cream it was really hot one day. I would not recommend wearing that in the summer. I would definitely stick to my Doublewear if I know I'm going to be outside, you know, when it's really hot. But the formula combination together is just beautiful. So if you guys try this, definitely let me know Also leave any comments, any questions or anything down in the description bar. And that's it, guys. That is it for this video. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at LRH Makeup. And also my second handle on TikTok, which is _beauty over 40. That's where I have fun and just engage with people, where I engage with people all over. But that's my fun handle. You know, I do a little lip syncing, but I love most transitions. So definitely check me out over there. Also, guys, please check out my website. I have some great jewelry over there. Definitely some dope pieces, very unique pieces. If you're looking for, you know, unique pieces, jewelry, beauty tools, eyelash tools, definitely check out my website. All right, guys. So until next time, remember, the best makeup you can wear is confidence. Bye.